You'll need to go up to it. Kickboxing, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of very, very high kicking.
Well, so let's review section 1 up through cloud hands. And then after this, we're going to have to stop reviewing section 1. We won't have time to continue doing that. So from, we'll have to start just reviewing from section 2. But we'll start with section 1, go through it once. And over here, I will call the moves. So from prepare, opening, grasping the bird's tail, ward off left, shift and open, sit, bend your knees, step as you close, turn and lift. Ward off right, shift and turn, rotate back, circle, step as you close, ward off right. You should have a lean. Roll back, using only your waist. Turn back as you shift to your back leg. Press. Push. Single whip, shift and flatten. Start with the waist, left arm begins, right arm follows. Shift back, press it down in the middle. Make your hook, rotate the foot, pick it up, step as you ward off, rotate and strike. Raise hand, step forward, shift and turn. Big circles, bring in, don't step till you're close to closing, turn left. Turn a little left. White crane. Rotate, rocking back, circle, step as you close, shifting, pick up the left foot, step out as you open. Left brush knee, shift enough that you can pick up your foot, brush, keep moving, stop. Hand strums the loop, reach forward, step in, turn to the right, switch to the heel. Left brush knee, 1. Right brush knee, shift and open, bend the elbow. And left brush knee, shift, lift, open, circle step, brush, strike. Hand strums the loop. Last left brush knee. And strike. Parry, block, and punch. Shift, lift, come down, make a fist, look, step 1 line 2 sides as you parry, block, and punch. Apparent closing up. Give, rotating to the left, shuttle under, cross, open, a big circle back as you shift back, warding off, and then push. Cross hands, shift, then turns, pivot on the foot, chop, look back to 12 o'clock, pick up your right foot, step, lift as you cross. Cross, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain, shift and turn. Shift back, right hand circles out, up and down, left hand circles to the left. Pick up your right foot, step, now turn and look and strike. Roll back, shift and lift. You're shifting your weight, connect, and then keep turning. Press, circling in, extend out. Push, come back and go forward. Fists under elbow, shift and flatten, turn with the left first, foot to 12 o'clock, swing to 10:30, come back, drop the elbow and push off to the right, Left foot steps one line, two sides to the corner. Reach as you ward off. Pick up your foot step. Pull down. Shift. Make a step on the heel. Make a fist and punch. Repulse monkey. Circle and step. Heel down. Turn. Pivot as you push back. 2. Swing and step. Pivot. 3, swing and step, turning to the left. Diagonal flying, circling, step, pivot the left foot straight. Raise hand, step forward, step in, circle, close as you step, roll onto the heel. Right crane, rotate the hands. Rocking back, big circle step, shifting. Now turn to look at 9 o'clock as you step out. Left brush knee, circling, brush, strike. Needle to the C bottom. Yield, step in, come back on the heel. Step on the ball, out, up, down. Bend both knees. Band through the back. Rise, rotate, trap. Continue lifting. Step to a boat and strike. You have a direct torso. From here, turn body. Chop with fists. Shifting back. Step on the heel. Chop to the face. Put your foot down and then strike. Carry, block, and punch. Raise the right fist up, raise the right arm, fist up, turn left hand over. Now connect out, parry, circle, parry, block, punch, Chengfu, shift back, extend the left hand out, right hand to the side, open the hands, step as you close, ward off right, roll back. Press, push, single whip, different flatten, circle, make a hook as you pivot, step out as you ward off, then rotate and strike. Cloud hands. Shift and turn. Circle, shift back. Now step. Right hand comes up. Rotate. Turning, pulling, step. Left hand up. Rotate in front of the face. Reach as you step. That was 2. Reaching far when you step with the left foot. Now we step to the corner. That's 3. Make a hook to single whip and strike. And we will do the last few bits a few times. Do you have any questions about cloud hands? Oh, I forgot to do high pat on horse, sorry. Questions about cloud hands?
We practiced, a fair amount.
Excellent. I'm really glad to hear that. Isn't it beautiful?
It is, yeah. And there's a feeling of doing it that's quite nice to think.
That is the most popular move in Tai Chi.
Yeah. How funny.
It's everyone's favorite, apparently. Yeah. Did you get a chance to look at high pat on horse?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to review that as well. But let's practice the last 3 moves, which were actually we'll start from single whip, and then we'll do cloud hands, and then we'll do high pat on horse. Okay. Okay. So from single whip, we are facing 9 o'clock. So we shift to the right and we pivot the left foot to 12 o'clock. Leave your circle to 3 o'clock over on the right. Both hands are pointing to 3 o'clock. Now the left hand travels back to 9 o'clock. The right hand circles down and up, step, shoulders width. Left hand is circling, right hand rotates in front of the face. You're leading, you're reaching, step, double wide, rotate. That was 1. This is 2. Reach to the right, step, rotating, reaching, pick up the right foot, step to the corner to do single width. This is 3. Pivot on the ball of the left foot, step with the heel as you ward off, and then rotate and strike. So you're already in position with the heel. However, on one of the videos I've seen with Master Yang, he says that people commonly do not step out enough to make a bow step. So you do need to make sure when you're stepping, even though it feels like as you come in, you can step to the corner, you should be shoulders width apart when you do this and you finish your single width. But if all you do is this, you may not be far enough out. It depends on where you step. So he wants you to pick it up and actually step into a bow step. So don't just pivot on the ball, put your heel down. Pivot on the ball, put your foot down. Okay. And I'm used to doing it, so I'm generally in the right place, but I wasn't always like that. Okay. Let's do it again. This time I'll add high pat on horse. Okay, from single width. Shift and turn to 3 o'clock. Pulling back to the left, step, shoulders width. This is 1. Reach, double wide. Rotate in front of the face. Right arm up, step. That's number 2. Step when you get both arms on the side. Don't step to the corner until both arms are on the side. Make a hook, pivot the ball, pick up the foot, step it down, and strike. From here, high pat on horse. Shift back, rotate the left hand, drop your hook, bend the right elbow, bring the right hand to the shoulder. Pick up the foot, set it down on the ball, turn to the front and strike. The left arm just comes back under the bottom of your left rib. The right hand is striking at throat height. And the arm shape is like this. So if you ever question the shape of the hand, it's the same hand as
white crane.
As white crane. Yes. Yes.
Got it.
This is actually a pretty easy move, but really the hardest part for a lot of people is either that they do, and I'm one of them who did this. It's not like it wasn't everyone but me. So one of the things people do is they do this. They might do this, and then they just leave their hand here. They don't bend their elbow, or they don't raise their hook and get it to the shoulder. So they might do this, and then they step in as they put their hand to the shoulder. So these things go together, rotate and to the shoulder, step, turn. And when you turn, it's mostly waist movement, and it's not a lot, but you don't need a lot. You only need 30 pounds of pressure to collapse somebody's thorax. So it doesn't take much. So what you're doing, as I think I said last time, is you're grabbing someone's arm. Actually, someone grabs you. You rotate, grab their arm, pull them in, and strike into their throat as you do that. Any questions about that? Mm-hmm. All right, let me see you guys do those 2 movements together, okay? From single whip.
Thomas is just adjusting the view there so you can see us.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So from single whip, go into cloud hands.
Oh, okay.
And then continue. Yeah, you start and end in a single whip. Okay, so cloud hands. Shift and turn, pivot on the heel, pulling across, step. 1, 2, step, 3, step to the corner. And now high pat on horse. Very nice. So your cloud hand looks really good. Really good, very nice. I can't see you face forward when you're doing your rotation. So let's face forward the camera together. And let's just, and not move. And I just want to have the arms circle, and we're going to practice where we rotate the hands. Okay. So from here, let's put our arms to the right. Let's see. We come over like we're like this. So from here, pull across. This is a grab and a pull. Circle the right hand up. You're looking to the left, and your shoulder should be to the corner. Now, circling down, the right hand starts to turn before it reaches the face. Now, when it's in the middle of the face, you should have your hand flat. Oh. And then flat here, approximately. Try to use the center of your face, nose high. Rotate, pull all the way to the side. Left hand comes up. Rotating. Rotate. Turn and pivot in front of the face. One more. Rotate. Turn it over to show a grab. Okay. So I think that we can make the hands a little bit lower. I think they're a little high on your end. I don't think, okay, so they're like this high, nose high, like this.
Yeah.
Not up here so much, but here. Oh. Okay. And when we are making our circles, remember I talked about scarecrow arms. Remember this hug a tree pose, and we drop our arms and our arms around like this. So that should be the circle shape. So when you come down, you don't want to let your elbow drop. So keep it rounded. See that? Up, rotate in front of your face, out. And it should be going in a circle. So we don't want it to look too much like straight across. We want it to look up, rotating, arcing down to the middle, and then continuing. Okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, got it.
Yeah. So just imagine that you're not, like, if you watch your hand come up, and you can go ahead and watch it for a minute, make sure that you're not up here with your gaze, like you don't see it in front of your eyes like this, or you're blocking your gaze. We don't usually want to block our face. So nose high, that means you can see with your eyes.
Right. But the gaze should follow the hand, no?
Yes. No, I just meant when you're in the middle, your gaze is forward.
Yeah, got it.
Right.
Okay.
You don't want to block your vision. That's all. Yeah. And then you're turning your head as you turn side to side. But it's looking so lovely. I'm very excited about this.
Good.
Nice job this week.
Thanks.
Now, with high pat on horse, a couple things. When this left arm comes back, remember that we have, we want to keep our shoulder position, or rather a little bit of a sunken chest, right? So when this left arm, it starts out like this, our like this, right? And then we just bring it back and we're bringing it to the side, right? And so it's really easy to collapse the wing, make it look like a wing. We don't want to do that. We want it to be to the side. If we make it too far back, then we're overexposing our shoulders. See that?
Yeah, yeah.
It's still like this, okay? And that's because we're pulling someone toward us. But we are, when we do this movement from here, I'm gonna do it face on, rotate, drop the hook, on hand to the shoulder, I'm shifting back and then I step and then I start pivoting forward. This is a direct squared movement. My shoulders are square. So I have to be careful about where I place my left arm, where I'm gonna pull someone in, okay? So it's like more like that. Better, yeah, better. And then it's under your rib, so not in the middle or the hip. So find your rib, and obviously that's going to be slightly different on everyone's body. And just put your the flat of your hand, see that palm up like that, under here, and it's touching yourself. There you go. That looks better. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So the next movement is right separation kick. And I'll show it to you first. Now, didn't you say, Alicia, that you had ballet training?
I have a little bit, yes.
Okay, so maybe you're really comfortable with rising and standing on one leg and kicking, or things that look like kicks. I don't know.
Sure.
Okay, so Thomas, maybe you haven't done ballet. I don't know.
No, but I've done kicking.
Okay, okay. All right. So this will be standing on our left knee, our left leg. I don't know which leg is the problem with for you, Alicia. Is it your left or your right?
It's typically left, but right now it's fine. I'm not having a flare up. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. All right. So first of all, I'll show you head on. So from here, the first thing we're going to do is shift our weight slightly, and we're looking to the right here to our opponent. And we bring in our foot and we step to almost the corner. We step in a bow step, not one line, two sides, bow step, but not to the corner. So not as like beyond 730, beyond the corner, in other words. And then we circle our arm in, and then we circle it out. And now we're leaning in we have our lean, our gaze follows that. Then we bring our arm back across like this, and we look over our cross. We rise on one foot. Our knee is pointed to where we're going to kick. We look where we're going to kick, and then we kick with the top of our foot. Oh, this movement, most of our other kicks are heel kicks.
Yeah.
But this one is using the top part of the foot. So we keep it like that. We kick like this, and we're actually kicking someone this way.
Yep.
Kicking up behind their arms. So first we'll work on the arms. Actually, we'll do the footwork first. Okay, so from here, go back into your empty stance. You're on the ball with your left foot. Shift your weight back a little bit so you can control your weight. Bring your left foot in and step it out wide for a bow step, and then lay it less than corner, meaning that's going to be more than corner in this case. So it's not to the left of the corner, it's to the right of the corner, a couple of inches, okay? And then bend your knee, all right? So the right foot is going is to the corner because we were already in a bow step, or rather we were in an empty stance, right? The left foot, now we're transitioning. So we're not as worried about the right foot yet, although we are in a bow step to the corner, but it's it's more than corner. And then we shift our weight to that foot. And as we rise, we bring our knee up in the direction we're going to kick. So we're not going to come up like this and then turn it. We're going to come up and then stand and rise and then kick and then bring the foot in, pointed toe pointed down. The toe is going to be pointed toward the knee. the standing knee. This, not covering it, but toward it. And that's to protect your knee from being kicked. Okay. So let's practice that a couple of times. So first we're in an empty stance and the left foot is on the ball. And you should have a little bit of a fold here, right? So you need to get your weight back a little bit more so you can bring in your left foot, step out and almost to the corner, shift your weight, rise on that foot, leg at an angle, kick toward the corner, bring it back. Now the requirement, there's like a minimum requirement about how high you should raise your knee, your leg, and this is if people can. And I think you guys can. So for Master Yang, your knees should be level. This is your minimum. That doesn't mean you have to kick this high. You can kick like that. Okay, but this is the minimum. If you can go higher than that, you would come up. But not everyone is, practicing that or working to do that. So do what you feel you're capable of doing. It looks like you're both capable of doing this. So come up at least so it's level, like you can put a teacup on it. Have a cup of tea, make a shelf, kick, bring the knee back, pointed toward the knee, bring it back and then tilt it a little bit. Not just bring it back and point it, but turn it slightly toward the other leg, toward the knee. You see what I'm doing? I'm trying not to flex my toe too much.
Yeah.
So the foot doesn't just come back like this, it does this.
It goes in, yeah, in, yeah.
Okay. All right, so the arms.
But wait, sorry, where does it go after? It doesn't just hover there. How do you plant it back down?
Well, that's in the next kick.
Oh, okay, sorry.
For next week.
Sorry.
There are 2 kicks, one on each side, but we teach them in parts.
Okay.
So this will just be this first one. 1 second, hold on. Okay, so from here, and what we will end up doing is sinking to make another kick, and we will do the opposite. That's what we'll do, but we'll work on that next time. Okay, so the arms. So we start from here. And I'm going to show you what the right arm is doing first. So first we start facing our opponent, our right arm hand is at someone's throat. I'm going to bring my arm back up. I'm going to make it come out a little, bend it, and then I'm going to come in across, go over my other arm, and then I'm going to circle it back out almost to the corner. And we'll just stop right there for that one. So first, let's do that again. So the right arm goes out to the right, bend your elbow a little, now come across, straight across, then circling out again toward almost corner. In this case, it's almost the corner, not past the corner, okay? Right side, almost corner, left side, less than corner, right? So let's try that now. Let's, I'm gonna show you this way. So from this direction, it looks like this. Turning to the right a little. See, I'm not gonna go way over here. Turning, I make a circle. I come in, I go across, I come up a little and I circle out almost a corner. So not here, but here. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Then the left hand, from here, from this rib, the left hand is making a larger circle. So it comes out, it extends out, it goes out toward the front, and then it starts to curve toward the right. And then it comes back and stops when it's in a left ward off shape. Like this, okay? So from here, it goes out bigger than the right arm, bends, and then it comes in and it stops when it's a ward off. shape. So it's not going to come all the way back in as if we're going to close a circle. It's out like this. Okay, so these two arms together go out. So the right makes a circle out. The left arm circles out wider. So we're wide open right here. Then the left arm continues to circle forward. The right arm comes across, and then the right arm comes up towards the elbow area, and the left arm should be stopping in a ward off underneath the right elbow. From here, the right hand continues to circle almost to the corner, and the arms separate. And from here, you should have, your rollback position. So you've got your left hand pointing at your right forearm.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah. So the arm shape is slightly, there's going to be a slight change in it. I'm going to show you this direction first. Let's practice this a couple more times. So first, the right arm and the left arm go together. So turning a little to the right with the right arm, left arm comes out. Right arm is coming across. Bring the left arm in as you ward off. Right hand is now bending up, so it's a seating position. The right arm stands up, and then it circles out to almost to the right corner, and you pull them apart just so slightly. This is the separating feeling. So we don't want to do that. That's too much. Just come out and separate.
Can you demonstrate just the arms?
Yeah. So from here, out, left side is a bigger circle. Comes across, right arm comes up. Your left hand should be under the right elbow. Circle it out, and then they separate.
Can you do it again, please?
Yeah, I'll go this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try this way. I don't know which one helps you more, but out, across, seize the hand, continue, circle, separate. Now, one more time this way. Let's do it together if you want. Out to the left circle is bigger and it goes out further in front. The right hand's coming across. Bend the left elbow, bring it in, but stop when it's a ward-off shape. Lift the left hand so it doesn't just come across flat, it comes up. And then it comes across, separate slightly. So let me show you that right hand again. So when we're like this, when we come across like this, I'm not just coming across flat. See that? When I come across from here, I start to lift my hand. So now it looks like this. And the position of it, when I get toward the elbow, then I lift my hand. My hand is actually lifted more over the arm than the elbow. So this will be the elbow. It's more like this. Okay, from here. And then this arm just swings out in a circle, continuing. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, the cross arms. So when we get to the kick, then we do have to do something different with our arms. So this is all arm technique, right? Mm-hmm. But we're going to be from here, we're then going to come across and make a kick. When we kick, we have kicking arms.
Wait, when we kick, kicking arms?
We call them kicking arms.
Oh.
So when we kick, so I'm here. The right arm is going to rotate as it comes across. So now both hands face me. Palms are facing me. And I'm touching my arms in the forearm. So I have another cross. Then from here, I'm going to rise my arms. I'm going to exaggerate first. I'm just going to show you a kicking arm, and I'm going to overdo it. I'm going to come up, rotate in front of my face, and then I'm going to come down to the side and drop. But that's too high. So we're going to come up, face level, don't block your vision, out to the side and drop the arms. Now, notice that when we drop these arms, we're not going to come down really low. We have to keep them up. Our elbows should be lower than our hands, and both hands are up. Now, when we kick, let's do that again. And try not to go past your nose. Rotate in front of the face, just like you do in cloud hands, and then come out to the sides. When we're going to be kicking, our right arm is good. The leg you're kicking out with is the direction that the arm is going to be pointed at. So when I kick here to this almost corner, my right arm is going to follow that line. My left arm is going to go in the direction of my other foot. Okay? Like this. Okay. Let's try it, practicing this a few times. I'll put it together. So go back into high pat on horse. Get a good empty stance, left ball of the foot. 1, shifting your weight back, circle the left arm out, turning to the right with the right body a little bit, right arm circling, bring your left foot in. Now step almost to corner in a bow step, as our shoulders width apart. As you come across, now you're looking to the left where you're stepping. Shift your weight to your knee, circling out. This is 3. Come across, your gaze is going to follow, rotating the right arm. Now you are looking over your cross to almost 730. Stand on that foot, bring your right foot, your right leg into a kicking shape, toe pointed down. Look where you're going to kick and kick to the corner and bring your foot back. Okay. Let's try it again. I will show you this direction. So when I was mentioning the gaze, so the gaze usually follows the dominant hand, right? So in this movement, first we're looking a little to the right because the right arm is the dominant hand here. The right arm is going to be doing more of the circling. So we look to the right to begin with, and we're stepping to the left. When we step here, we look and step. When the arm comes in from here, when the arms come across, when they start to cross, step and look. When you step and your arm is right here, your arm should be here. Okay. Continue shifting forward as you circle. Now your gaze follows back to the right. Circle it back, you rotate, your gaze follows. Rotate your arm. Now your palms are facing you. You're looking over your cross to almost corner. Stand, leg points to where you're going to kick, knee pointed. Look where you're going to kick, kick. Okay. Okay, so a couple of points to coordinate. So let's do that a few more times. Any questions about this?
I think we just need to do it more.
Okay. Well, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to do it this direction. So you need to, when you don't just stand and then step out, you need to shift your weight back a little, bring in your left foot, step it out to the left, or rather up and to the left, so you can actually have a shoulder's width, right? And then set it down and shift to bend your knee toward that almost 730. Okay, so let's do that again. Shifting back, step out, bend your knee, and you should be looking this direction when you get there. Let's do that again. This time, let's practice looking to the right and then looking to the left. So come back, looking to the right, bring in your foot, step, look to the left, bend your knee. Okay. These are like the parts where people tend to lose their coordination the most. Okay, so let's put the arms with it. So shifting back, left arm goes out. This is one, circling to the right. I'm looking to the right. Bring in your left arm. Step, looking. When your arms over your elbow, your hands over your elbow, you should have your heel on the ground. Shift your weight forward, continue circling, follow your hand to the right. Circle it back, gaze follows, look over your cross. Stand, knee points, look, cross, kick, and cross, and put your kicking arms out. Let's do it this way. One, left arm, right arm circling, look to the right, bring in the left foot, step, looking, continue shifting as you circle, look to the right. Come back, looking over your cross, stand, look, kick. Okay, now the kicking arms are not there. Should have a circular shape to them. Yes, that's beautiful, Alicia, like that. Yep.
But like no higher than here, like sort of hands should be a shoulder height, right?
No, the hands should not be up at the head at this point. They're not like really high. If they cross a little higher, they come down in an arc.
Right. Oh, down and arc. Down and arc. Got it.
So you know when we do cross hands, and we chop like this, it's that same arc.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, it's just that we're coming from a different place.
Right.
And it's easy to make it too big, too high. And it's also easy to do this and bounce your arms. We don't want to bounce our arms.
Got it.
Okay. So let me watch you guys do this a couple of times. From high pat on horse. So your left hand is striking with the side of your hand at someone's throat. So change the shape of your hand so it's reaching out. There you go. Okay. Right separation kick. One shift, circling both arms. Looking to the right, circle, step left. Almost a corner. Your right hand should be over the elbow area. Yes, continue circling out to the right, almost to the right corner. Now circle back and make your cross. Follow with your gaze. Your right hand is on the outside. Look to the left, to the right where you're going to kick as you stand. Now look to the left and then kick. And cross, kicking arms.
To the right, look to the right.
So so what, sorry. So did I say left? Sometimes I do say left when I mean right and opposite. I apologize for that. I'm trying to be better about that. It's very difficult for me. Okay, so when you when you want to rise first, put your knee in place, then you look, and then you kick. So you come up looking over your cross at almost 8:30 or almost 7:30, and your knee is pointed. Then you look, then you kick. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's work on the let's work on the arm movements a little bit. We got a little bit of practice to do to get this down. Okay, so let's do it together. From high pat on horse, make sure you've got your right hand turned slightly, throat level, left hand under your left rib cage. Good. Okay, right separation kick, shifting your weight, turn slightly to the right, looking to the right. Left arm comes out, bring in your left foot, and then as your right arm starts to cross, step. Continue shifting forward into your bow step, looking to the right as you circle to the right. Circling back, look over your cross, stand, knee pointed, look now, and then kick. And you point your knee before you look at your knee. Okay. All right, so let's work on it again. I want to work on the arms. So from here, just without the movement first, let's practice that a few more times. So the right hand, and we're going to practice changing our gaze with it, okay? So first we look to the right a little, our bodies are turning to the right. The left arm is coming out kind of big, the right arm not as much. And then as they start to close, the right arm is coming across, left hand stops in a ward off, tip that hand up. Now continue circling over toward almost the corner, separate the arms a little bit. Rotate the right arm in the same plane, come back in a circle, looking over the cross. Now look to the right and then arms out in kicking arms. Right arm should be lined up with the right leg. So we're going to look along the line of where we're kicking. We actually like look to the corner, you know, you put your foot in the right place and you try to kick to less than corner or, you know, but your gaze is in the area. Okay.
Can I watch you do it really fluidly so I can see the whole thing with no breakups?
Okay. All right, here we go. Right separation kick. Whoops, sorry.
Got it. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Shoot, there was something I forgot to tell you. Hold, let me do it one more time. Maybe it'll come to me. Shifting. I'm looking to the right. I step out. Arm is starting to come up. Is your right arm under the right elbow? Circling out to the left. Pause. That's it. There's a pause here. Now then come back. Look over your arms, your cross up, look, kick, and back. So what we're doing in this movement is if someone's punching at us from here, the first arm comes up, like someone's just punching right at me. The first arm comes up and grabs my hand, my left arm grabs. My other arm comes up and is starting to deflect or, you know, reach across like someone like this. And then I turn and grab. Okay. Mm-hmm. The crossing part where we cross our arms and kick and all of that. Mm-hmm. Here's the cross. But in real life, we would be like that. We'd be turning them like this. We would twist their arms so they're sideways. And then we would come up and we'd kick them with the back of our foot to the mm-hmm. kick or wherever we can kick.
Right.
So we're not kicking like this.
Right.
And we show, you know, remember that we show things in a more stylized way.
Yeah.
But what we would be doing is holding someone sideways and then kick.
Right.
Ouch. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. This is a pretty good move. You've probably seen this move in other martial arts or something similar. Okay, let's practice it several more times and I want to watch you guys do it again. Okay, so from high pat on horse. 1, shifting your weight, circle the left arm out, right arm in, out and in a little bit. Bring in your left foot, step almost a corner. Circling out as you shift your weight forward, separate, pause. Rotate the right arm back, make a cross, turn the palm over. Stand, right leg pointed to where you're going to kick, which is almost a corner, look and kick. Bend the knee. Okay. Okay, let me watch you guys do it. Okay. Oops. From high pat on horse, you're in an empty stance, left ball of the foot is forward. 1, shifting your weight, circle both arms looking to the right. Bring your left foot in, step almost a corner. Good, continue circling as you shift forward with the left arm to the right corner, pause. rotate the arm slowly back, make a cross, looking over the cross, rise, knee to the point to where you're going to kick, look, and kick, bending your foot. Okay, good. Questions about that?
When we kick, so Marian, you said that the knee comes up, there's a place it's supposed to come up, but if we can go higher, but we can place the knee, but my problem is that I feel like my pelvis is unstable all of a sudden.
Well, then don't go that high.
Okay, so then it has to be, it's just the, okay, got it.
Sorry, I turned off my video. I kept wondering what the problem was. Yeah, so yeah, sometimes I will go up so high, I can feel my pelvis like tipping, and I feel like I'm not sort of hunching too much to do that.
Right.
So I'm sure people stretch out their hips more so that they have a little more reach. You don't want to go up like this, you know, like that.
Yeah.
That's obviously not stable.
Right.
So yeah, so do what feels comfortable, but remember that you can come up. Like, let's say this is as far as you want to go, and then you just extend your leg as far as you feel comfortable. You don't have to do it and then like kick up. We're not kicking, we're not doing it like that. Okay, so it's shift, get your center, rise, knee points to almost corner, and the toes pointing down here because you're showing you're going to kick. You get your foot ready before you kick it out, kick, and then you bring it back.
And you're extending all the way up, correct?
Yes. Yes. So from this direction.
Be all the way.
But you're supposed to, ideally, right? Extend as far as you can. Correct?
If you can, yeah. Now you can also do it like this. And point it down. If that's more comfortable for you, you can do that.
Okay.
Or just over time, get it higher.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can get my knee up, but I don't know that
Well, I wouldn't, yeah, that's
Just take time with it.
okay.
Yeah, you gotta work at that.
All right. Both of us have 2 hips, I think, is part of the problem.
Well, we're not used to doing that motion either.
Yeah, it's true.
So you know, this kind of practice is useful for kicks,
Oh yeah.
right? To kind of like work on, I don't know, like I don't know if it's opening or just stretching out the hip joint, but you know, you have to be careful about that. If you're doing it too much, maybe,
I know.
you know, like I could feel things popping in the middle of my joint, you know. So be a little cautious about how much you stretch that out. Okay, let's practice cloud hands, high pat on horse, and this movement a few times, okay? So let's go, I will go in the same direction as you. Let's see, we're in single whip. Okay, cloud hands, shift to the right, pivot the left foot to 12 o'clock, circle to 3 o'clock. Now come back across to 9 o'clock, rotate the left hand, right hand comes up, step with your right foot. Shifting, rotate in the center of your face, reaching to the right, step. Come up, you're shifting the whole time. As the right arm comes up, step when they're both on the right side. That was 2. Rotating. Step. Across. Step to the corner. Make your hook. This is a finishing cloud hands. Pivot on the ball, pick up the foot, set it down on the heel. Warding off and strike. High pat on horse. Shift your weight back, rotate the front hand, drop the hook, bend the elbow, bring the right hand to the shoulder, pick up the left foot, put it down on the ball, turn and strike. Now, right separation kick. Shift back a little, 1, circle to the left, right, looking to the right. When your left foot comes in, 2, step as you cross your elbow. Come across, shifting your front knee to the front direction, to the full bow step. Come back across, rotating the arm, look over the cross. That's 3, rise, look, and 4, kick. Obviously the counting was a little awkward. Let's do that again. Okay, from single whip. Cloud hands, 1. Hands together, step. 2, rotate in front of your face. Step. And the 3rd one. Step to the corner. Make a hook. Step with the heel. And strike. High pat on horse. Rotate, shifting back on the heels. Step with the ball. Turn and strike. Right separation kick, shifting, circling back to the right. Look, bring in your left foot. 2, step. Circling to the right. Look to the right. Separate. Come back. This is 3. Cross. Stand. 4. Look. And kick.
I had it right till the end. I lost my balance right at the crucial moment, but right until then I had it.
That's always the way it goes, right? Are there any questions?
Nope, that was awesome. Thank you.
Good. Okay, well, we're basically right on time, so let's end class.
We'll practice.
It's so much fun, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you guys liking Tai Chi?
Yes, yes, very much. I'm starting to feel the like chi benefit now, you know.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, on the weekends we go and do it in the park, and that's where I really can feel it a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's really fun outside. I mean, I don't know what it is about being in the fresh air. It makes you feel like you're doing it more.
Yeah.
It's very uplifting.
Yes.
Anyway, I will close class. Thank you very much, both of you, for coming, and nice work today. You've done a lot of work on cloud hands. It shows. It looks really good.
Thanks a lot, Marian.
Very nice. See you next. One announcement. Next week, JP is filling in for me. He's one of our other teachers. I will be in Pasadena for a family event, and he'll be working on left separation kick.
Is he nice or is he like me?
Oh, he's very nice. He's not. He's a wonderful teacher. You're in for a treat.
Okay, good.
Really, really good. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a great time when you're.
Thank you. See you soon.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye-bye.